The Orlando City Council is set to take major steps toward a $400 million expansion of Camping World Stadium. I know, right? You gotta fill me in here and teach me something. So on September 9th, commissioners will vote on selecting project manager to approve a joint project agreement with nonprofit Florida Citrus Sports. Tell me what you know here.
Well, they do concerts there. They do, obviously, the Citrus Bowl there. They have what used to be like the Tangerine Bowl. They usually do, if there ever is like a USFL team, usually they'll try and play in there. To me, it's a very underutilized stadium. And it used to be home of Orlando City before they built their new soccer stadium. So it's a good stadium. It doesn't have any real luxury boxes in it per se. It only has like maybe 4 or 5 luxury boxes, and that's where you really make your money on some of these things. It could definitely use a facelift, but $400 million, I don't know what they get out of it and how they recoup that. But Orlando has a lot of, I'm assuming this is coming out of tourist development money. So what are your opinions? They're thinking about this could possibly and potentially be Florida Georgia spot in 2027. Yeah,
you think it
could possibly host that, and it could host, like it said, it could host while they're doing the Jaguars. It could be, it's probably the next best choice. I don't think Gainesville really works for the Jaguars, and that's probably the next closest stadium that's this size that can make it work. But it's a good stadium. I saw Elton John and
no way
and, Billy Joel there.
Get out
in '94. It hosted
how was that? Were you? In '94, you were like,
it was a lightning storm.
Oh, geez.
And I was second from the top. Oh, so the lightning storm won over the concert. There was more fear from the lightning, like killing us, than.
Well, if it was Elton John, and I can only imagine what he was wearing, I'm sure that was a conductor of lightning.
Yeah. So no, but it was still a great concert.
I believe it.
It was the first time seeing both of them for me, and
I'd love to see them. Yeah, that's something. So yeah, this is something to watch. It's not going to happen right away, but it's definitely in discussions, and it could be a big shift. Would moving Florida Georgia to something like there, would that affect the Jags or anything where they're playing now currently?
No, I think,
is that a loss of revenue for all those vendors out there?
Well, yeah, it's definitely a loss of revenue for local vendors for sure. But it'll allow the tradition to go on. It puts it in a neutral site, and it makes the visitor experience unique, because all these people that have been coming to Jacksonville for so long are like, oh, okay, we'll get a different experience.
Something fresh, something different. How long has it been in Jacksonville? Forever?
Forever.
Oh, really?
I don't even know exactly how long it's been.
Because I know,
it's probably been almost 100 years.
Isn't like tailgating like a big cultural thing? Like you got to do that.
World's largest cocktail party.
So seriously,
and you don't really have that around the Citrus Bowl as much.
That's my question. Will that
if you immediately get outside that Citrus Bowl area, you're in some pretty rough areas of Orlando.
Yeah.
But to me, it's the most logical choice.
Is there room for that, for like the tailgate city?
Yeah, not quite what we have up in Jacksonville, but yeah, they'll make it work. We're Floridians.
Of course, we make it work like deer.
Yeah, we'll make it work. So.
All right. Well, our final story today. This is an interesting one. It's